wange kwali mabigambo no bibyaliro weka nandimbye nga yamira katambi no bichenyimba sikizomu banangera bubuza ondazawa ompisi sane wentula omuntu omuzirise wenti nentuko kuba kalulu okino kikabuka nabo balula buwaluzi zimanyi tendagala bontwala wa kachonkubira ntoli nenzija zina kyengana zesanira wo nabo balula buwaluzi zimanyi tendagala bontwala wa kachonkubira ntoli nenzija zina kyengana zesanira wo.
Yes, I was just saying, it hurts. You know, some of us, being in this funny world of ours, when you wake up in the morning, you run into, you go to social media to see what is at home. And then you go to, the first thing that comes and you find that UPC and NUP struggling over a color. And I was saying, if you're a chairman electoral commission, and you can't sort out a color issue, then you're not worth being that chairman. And I was giving you an example that at the World Youth Track and Field Athletics Championship, at World Youth, I went there with the Ugandan team, and we had color crashes. Germany, Uganda, and Ghana. And the kit manufacturers called us. Me as the manager of the Ugandan team, and then the manager of the German team, and then the manager of the Ghana team, to sit down and we sort out this color issue. And I told them, for Uganda, emphasize yellow, put in red, our national flag. And the Ghanaian said complete yellow, and then I don't know, fix the flag across the chest. And then we added on even the names of the countries. You have a badge here, and then the back it is written on Uganda. That is in sports. And I'm like, if in sports we can sort out color separations very easily. You're going to put on t-shirts minus shoulders. People power, NUP is having over this the red cap, and then what the mechanics over overall. That is a separation. You can't engage a country on a color issue, over Yamukama, over whatever they call him. You can't do that. And then I was saying, by the time you start reducing us to colors, then it means we Ugandans don't know what to elect. We're not going to elect colors. We are going to elect people who can show us the policies that to show that this is not here. Debate policies, not colors. And then I've said my support for Bobi Wine is 100% because he's a young man. I have been a youth mentor. I know what young people in Uganda go through. The other day I saw people in Fort Portal celebrating a sports ground, and I'm like, no. Use Nambole to tell you if you need another big stadium in Kabarole. Maybe I should drive around the USA to show you people what the grounds look like. Open sports ground with electronic systems, with just simple stands. Why do you waste money when we have even failed with Akibua? Government of Uganda, surely. Before I left Uganda, it was King George Tororo. It was Bugembe Stadium. It was a Diofe in Arua. It was Kacheka in Mbarara. It was Nakivubo. It was Akibwa. 6 stadiums. Where are they? In 2015, I saw the seismic work being done in Bugembe, because that's where I was training my athletes. What does Bugembe look like today? And I've said one thing, that I'm so happy that the musicians should lead. And I was telling you that most of us in these hard places, we carry music. We carry Ugandan music. The musicians talk to us. It is so has attracted the musicians. What if? But I've picked music. Listen to the music. It is talking to you. It's talking to us. It's talking to us. That country has no plans for young people. So whether you're an NRM as a young man, please go for those offices. Fill those offices so that maybe those old people will wake up. The Baganda have a saying, I don't know that. Where are our Mitie Mito? We are now in a very serious crisis because of this COVID-19. If we say schools open up, you might find half of the children can't go back to school because the parents just don't have where to pick money from. These are things you want to see the country discussing. You want to see somebody who say we are going for this. And you know what? In Tororo, my district, first of all, it can't even elect. They even can't have a party primary because of tribal issues. There's a rift. Sanjay Tana, they're calling Sanjay Tana an Indian, my dear. Some of us are in these countries because this country allows citizens. There are steps to citizenship. Sanjay was born in Tororo, and then you find is what occupies us in Tororo. How do we get this country running the right way, you people? And that's why I'm saying the young men can do it, not these old people, because the old people created this. And I was quarreling with the Stellanians. For heaven's sake, you have a PhD. That PhD doesn't translate into leadership. It doesn't. Sewage will not be flowing on Kampala streets or on Ugandan streets with you guys with PhDs. After all, 7 has led us because of guys with PhDs. So going to a studio to start lambasting a small young girl like Shamim instead of educating her. If I enter the studio with Shamim, I would mentor her. And the girl comes up and tells you, I am offering pro bono services to people who suffer injustice, political injustice. And you're asking her plan for Kampala. Then we people go to quarrel because are we noob? Are we back? No, it is policies. Every person you're seeing there is struggling to enter. And for the younger people, they want space. Whether they come naked, whether they come without brains, whether they come as hooligans, whether they come as street urchins, the young people want space. You have not created space for young people, so let them come in whatever color. And I'm rooting for Bobi Wine. Any young person I know, please. Those under me, those have been mentoring Bobi Wine. I am a giraffe. I am in the diaspora. I am in Cheyo. I know what I'm talking about. I would be crying like those people who are crying in Saudi Arabia, but just because I have a bit of education, I came here as a mature person. Some of these Cheos need mature people now. But if you came here as a young person and you fell into the trap that some of us fell into here, that's why you hear all the cries we are stranded in here. I've never cried that I'm stranded in the USA. I can get my way back to Uganda if I wanted. But the young people get stranded just because, yes, that's what it is. So you are in paradise at home, fight to fit in. I wish I can get the Chalenga music. Somebody from Loop compile for me all the Bob Wine music into an album and send it to me. I'll play it on the streets of America. Wake up, young people. I'm so happy about the musicians. Have a good day.